All right, here's a question where you are solving a trig equation and you need to account for all possible values of k, or all possible values of theta. So for example, say you did a bunch of work on something and it came down to, say, sine theta is equal to a half. Okay, so when you do the arc sine of each side, or you look on your table, that comes out to a reference angle of 30 degrees. So that's your reference angle. And that can happen in four places: here, 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 or here. But because sine is positive, only these two angles here count. So these ones down here don't. So this angle here of 30 degrees is one of your solutions. And the other solution would be that one there to 50 degrees. Not 50, 150, sorry. 150 degrees, because this angle's 30, so the whole way 150. Now, if the question at the top had said solve for all values of theta, then this 30 degrees works, but also if you wrap around once and come back to there, that's another one that works, or 390. Or if you go all the way around again, 720 plus 30, 750 would be another one. So in this case, rather than listing them all, you could say 30 degrees plus, since you're going around one whole circle to get there, it'd be k times 2 pi. Or in this case, I'm doing degrees, so it'd be k times 360 degrees. If they would have asked me what it was in radians, then I'd say pi over 6 plus k times 2 pi. Okay, and then I do the same thing for 150 degrees. Now for some questions, like say if I came out to tan theta is equal to root 3 over 3. So I did a bunch of work at the top and it came down to this. So theta is equal to, again, I have a reference angle of 30 degrees. If you do the arc tan of each side, you come up with 30. And so that's your reference angle. And that can happen in 4 different places. So here, 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 and here. Because tangent is positive, then it can only happen in this quadrant up here. Tan's positive there, and tan's positive there. Okay, so here's my 30 degrees. That's one of my solutions. And my other solution is this one over here, which is 180 plus 30, or 210. Now it turns out the difference between these two is 180 degrees. And so rather than having to write two solutions, you could just say, well, it's 30 degrees plus k times 180. In other words, once you get to this 30 degrees, if you just keep going 180 degrees, you get another solution. Another 180 degrees, another solution. So you don't have to write this 210 one. You could, but you could just say it's 30 degrees, and then every 180 degree revolution from that, you get another solution. So that's sort of the difference. And you can't always use just the k pi. It depends on what your solutions are. So tangent is one where often you could just say 30 degrees plus k times pi. Oh, in this case, sorry, I should have written this as radians too. So pi over 6 plus k times pi. Okay, hopefully that helps you sort of understand that concept of k pi and 2k pi.